Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault. I am here at the Bigwing showroom here in Kukatpally. Belongs to a very good well-wisher, Gokul sir. This is the JSP Bigwing dealership, and parked right behind me is the Honda Highness 2023 model with the comfort kit. And when you look here, we have the different kits that have been launched. You guys wanted me to feature this. You have the Tourer custom kit, you have the comfort custom kit. That's what you can see here. And then you have the Cafe Racer custom and the Solo Carrier custom. But today, for now, we're going to start up by featuring the Cafe Racer custom kit for the RS 350 RS. And let's walk in now and let's see what the new changes they've offered with the Cafe Racer kit. If you can look here, it looks absolutely stunning in the red attire. The LED light looks awesome, and also you have the always on headlamp with the turn indicators on, just like you see in the big bikes, Africa Twin and other top of the line motorcycles, which come with the always on headlamp system where the turn indicators also remain on. So that is one thing you need to understand. And the Cafe Racer kit looks pretty good, pretty cohesive, and adds on more visual appeal. It looks straight from the 70s, dare I say that. And yeah, it looks straight from the 70s Cafe Racer kind of models which used to exist. And you have a nice rear cowl which kind of encapsulates the seat, and then you have neatly integrated tail lamp which always look good here. This is the red color variant with black stripe in between. It looks good, it sounds really well. And here is the single pod instrument cluster with the small digital display for the fuel and gear position indicator and other details, trip and other details. Yeah, it comes with HSTC or Honda selectable torque control, and this is the LED lamp, looks nice and bright. And overall together, the Highness and the RS have taken the onslaught to capture the market share belonging to the Royal Enfield brigade. But still, there's still long way away from that. But still, these bikes are very impressive in and of themselves. The RS looks very stylish, very well put together. The build quality is good. The engine is nice and refined that you come expecting from a Honda. And these kits, styling kits or utility kits, make it even more desirable than before. It looks really good in the flesh. I was not very impressed when I saw the pictures, but yeah, in the flesh it looks good. You have a brace over here to highlight the build quality. This feels like regular fiber this thing, but the seat texture is really premium, and the foam quality used is really good, very comfortable. You have 150 section rear tire, block pattern tire for on-road off-road capability, 17-inch wheels, and you have massive disc up front. And the traction control or the torque control, whatever they call it, it's more or less traction control, prevents excess wheel spin, so you can turn it on or off as per your wish and will. You also have these aluminum levers to highlight the overall sturdy build quality that they are trying to offer with the Highness and the CB350 twins. Here is the CB350 RS branding. You have the E20 branding, which means it is E20 compliant or ethanol compliant. 2023 models, so these are ethanol compliant, which means you can mix 20% of ethanol with 80% of fuel. And ethanol has higher oxygen content, so it burns completely, and the combustion process is more optimized, so there's no wastage of gases, and as a result the combustion efficiency is maximized, which in turn means that the fuel economy is better, mileage is better, performance is better, throttle response is better, refinement is better. Apart from that, it also works in cleaning the injectors. The fuel injectors have carbon deposits after a while, so ethanol by default keeps cleaning the carbon deposits, so it keeps the fuel injectors clean, so that is an added benefit. Next, the chemical composition of the ethanol is such that it acts like an additive to the fuel, which enhances or boosts the performance of the vehicle. So that again results in better performance, better throttle response, better pickup, and better in-gear acceleration. So this is a quick fire walk around of the CB350 RS, the Cafe Racer kit. You get a screen or cowl up front with a small fly screen which sits cohesively in place. Then the tank and the side panels remain the same. The paint quality looks rich and of very good fit and finish, and the engine casing looks well put together as well. 350cc single fuel injected motor, around 21 PS of max power and 30 Newton meters of max torque. 5-speed gearbox. You have twin shock absorbers at the back as well to offer plush ride quality, and dual channel ABS, hubless disc which looks pretty neat and also does its braking duties judiciously. You have Nissan brake calipers to offer good stopping power. The exhaust not only looks neat, you have the good heat shield in chrome, again adds a touch of class and upmarket feel. This is how it looks from back, and for now let me just give you the startup animation of the small digital screen right over here. Fuel gauge, you have time, you have clock, and here you have the gear position indicator as well. Here you have the speedometer, and then you have the traction control on off indicator right over there, and the ABS indicator. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you how to turn on, turn off HSTC or Honda selectable torque control or traction control as you would like to call it. Prevents the excess wheel spin while you bring the throttle wide open. So here you have two buttons. The lower button controls the traction control or the torque control. Press it, and as you can see, traction control is disabled or HSTC is disabled. Press it again and it is enabled back on. So this is how you disable and enable HSTC or traction control to the CB350 RS. And again you have other readouts here like the trip info, the trip average, the range or distance to empty, and then the battery voltmeter as well, which will really come in handy in real world scenario. So that's pretty much it. Integrated starter button with engine kill switch, and apart from that hazard light switch. They've given it all here. People kept asking for hazard light switch and an engine kill switch. Well, with the CB350 twins they gave it all. Dual throttle cable for better throttle response and better acceleration feel, and without any latency. And again you have some controls here for Bluetooth connectivity once the connected to the app, and the connected bike features come into play. You have call, SMS and email alerts, and turn by turn navigation as well. So that is something you need to understand. And for now let me just start the bike and give you an idea as to how refined and how well tuned the engine is. Has a very good bass heavy exhaust note. Typical retro thumper kind of an exhaust note, which complements the character of the motorcycle. CB350 RS branding. So that was the exhaust sound, and there you have the brake lever. You have an open teased brake lever to offer superior grip if you are standing up and riding. It is kind of an on-road off-road machine. Can't call it a scrambler, but I don't know what they're trying to do. It was more of a scrambler until they launched this Cafe Racer kit for it. The Cafe Racer kit also adds a bit of visual appeal to it. Wow. It really looks like the motorcycle straight from the 70s, back to the future, or back to the past you can call it. But it is an interesting proposition. Some of my friends already own this motorcycle and they are happy owning it, and the kind of reliability it brings to the segment. And yeah, I've already ridden it. If you haven't seen the ride impression, please do watch it by following the link in the description portion below. I'll try and give you some cinematics as well. And next we'll try to feature the comfort kit that is offered for the Highness. So that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for more action right here at Dino's Vault.